And good morning, everybody. She's saying good evening. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Sandy Center for the 2018 Diamond State Classic. My name is Mike Lang, along with Ryan Cole-Sandy, Jason Winchell, and Len Evans, and we'll be with you all weekend here from the Sandy Center for some really good girls high school basketball, starting with the Newcastle Insurance Cup, Delaware Military Academy in St. Joseph's out of New York. Ryan, I know we had to wake you up early in your Christmas vacation, but this should be a fun tournament. And we don't know anything about St. Joe's. I know they were under 500. They were here last year. How excited are you for your first time in state?
Oh, I'm really excited. I'm ready to go. Woke me up early. Got the coffee on. We're all good.
So Ryan's been caffeinated. I got my my caffeinated beverage right here, and they sent me out last year to do the half-court shot at halftime. That didn't go well.
Oh, what are you talking about?
No, it didn't go well at all. So anyway, for those of you new to the Diamond State Tournament, this is a great tournament, the 28th year, and they're raising money for various charities, including the B Positive Foundation and Special Olympics Delaware. And there are 4 brackets in the tournament. This is the Newcastle Insurance Cup. There are also the St. Francis Healthcare Cup, which is the main bracket. We'll have those games later today, 4 of those today. And the First Aid Orthopedics Cup, I have to go back, and the IAABO, the Officials Board 11 Cup. The officials sponsor this tournament. They all work and donate their money to the cause. And John Gretchen, a former official, runs the tournament, along with Kelly Callahan. She's a current official, and we just had Kelly over here a second ago. So it's a great tournament. Not only get good basketball, but it's for a good cause. And you'll see the B positive buddies on the bench, and they're a big part of this tournament. So it's a nice feel-good tournament, and also some good basketball.
Oh yeah, it's a great cause. Bunch of great causes here, and we're gonna get to see a lot of good basketball played here today, and I'm excited. I'm ready for it.
6 games today, and just if you look at our YouTube page, it has all of the links up for the games, so you can see which ones are on. It's basically all the St. Francis Healthcare Cup games and a bunch of others. And there's Kelly right there, along with Fowl, the mascot. So our first game is going to be DMA. And St. Joseph's out of New York, the Cougars in yellow, royal blue and white, lots of colors there. They were here last year. Didn't fare so well, but they're a year older. And a lot of sophomores on this team for St. Joe's. So we're going to have to learn names and numbers and all the good stuff. DMA, Ryan, I've seen them 3 times already. I am the hardcore DMA fan. I've been to 3 of their games. They're a young team. Coach Maureen Faulkner's got a young squad. Not a lot of height. You see Kara Osborne, number 33. You'll see her. She's got a little bit of height to her. She's 5'8", along with Riley Sullivan, number 1. But DMA off to a slow start this year. Just a young team, and Maureen's really teaching them from square one. So the DMA is doing what they can during a tough conference in that Diamond State Archmere, the class of that conference. So we're about to get ready. You might notice if you're watching the game that it's early. It's 9:45 here on the East Coast. If you're watching elsewhere, it's earlier. But this place will fill up as the day goes on, and we have some great teams coming up. We'll talk about those games as the morning moves along. But today we're going to have DMA and St. Joe's first, and then we're going to be followed by Wilmington Friends School and Cesar Rodney High School, another rebuilding team in CR. And we will talk about them later. So we get the player introductions. We'll have the national anthem, and then it's time for some AM basketball.
Woo!
So we are a few minutes behind schedule, and it's only game number 1. Nothing really hurts except overtime games. They really are the ones who and today we can make some course corrections with the opening ceremonies. We will also have the opening ceremonies for you on 302 Sports. And that's always a lot of fun with the Be Positive heroes are out there. And Joe McDonough from the Be Positive Foundation, who started the foundation after the death of his son, Andrew McDonough, back probably, Ryan, when you were a little kid. Hard to believe how long ago that was, but Andrew McDonough remains a big influence on Delaware athletics and kids fighting cancer. So St. Joe's, we will get their names as you go along. They're coached by Michael Toro. They are out of the CHSAA A division up there in New York City. And apparently a pretty good team this year. We'll find out. They do have some height. Look at them, man. They have some big kids on that team. And here comes DMA. And they'll have the exchange of the T-shirts. DMA coached by Maureen Faulkner, as you mentioned. And I don't have the record on me. I don't know if they've won a game yet or not, though. I saw them at Delcastle. A big lead against Delcastle early. Couldn't hold. Delcastle's a good team this year. Really good team.
Yeah, they look good.
And they lost to Archmere at that game in Archmere. Solid, experienced team. Well coached. They are at the Garnet Valley tournament this week. They play there every year. The boys and the girls are up at Garnet, which I'd like to go see sometime, but we're always here, which is fine.
Gotta ask for a day off there, Mike. Go.
I'd rather be here. They treat us well. So the starters for DMA being introduced: Ellie Stanarowski. Yeah, and Ashley Thompson, number 4. They saw the warm-ups on. He's a little nippy in here. So we will be, throughout the tournament, we're going to be talking to players and families from out of town, and we'll get the sponsors on, and tournament director John Gretchen may come on, or maybe Kelly Callahan, the co-chair of the tournament. And last year we talked to some parents, and so we will get them as we go. Ryan will be doing some sideline work for us. So
that's right.
He wore the sweats, so we're ready to go. He's going to be running up and down the court.
Got my running pants on.
All right, so we're going to have the T-shirt exchange, and I believe the national anthem, and then we'll get started. We'll probably kill the sound during the anthem. Depends on whose rendition of the anthem comes up. You learn a lot about copyright law doing this. All right, so we're going to be back in a minute and a half or so. We're good. Yep. That's why I'm keeping it all rolling together. All right, great job by Madison Williams of DMA doing the anthem. And without getting too complicated, is somebody singing the anthem live? You can carry it with no problem. So that's why we had it, and I'm glad we did. That's the simplest way to explain it.
Yeah.
Is that if somebody's doing it live, the song itself is in the public domain.
Mm-hmm.
Ha ha. And that, friends, is your copyright law lesson of the day.
You have the scoreboard at the top. Yes.
So we are getting ready to go. I'm ready for some basketball. Nobody wants to sit here and listen to me talk about copyright law. Ryan, let's talk about libel law. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to talk about libel.
Oh, man.
That was a long time ago I took the libel law. All righty, we are ready to go. DMA coached by Maureen Faulkner. St. Joe's coached by Michael Toro. We're about ready. St. Joe's with a decided height advantage in this one. So we'll see. We don't know anything about St. Joe's, so we're going to have to play this by ear. It's going to be like that for a couple of the games today. We have 3 of the 4 St. Francis games are all out-of-state teams. And Conrad, the lone Delaware team, they play tonight at, God knows, 8 o'clock and 7:45, I think.
Oh, boy.
And we're about ready to tip it up. Number 23, Madison Brady jumping against number 10, Claire Henry. We're underway. St. Joe's in the goal. They have the ball. Down in the corner is number 2, Maya Dorer. They go inside, back out the door, outside, long 2. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by number 23, Madison Brady. That ball's going to be out of bounds, turned over to the Seahawks.
See, kind of working inside out there, driving the ball to the basket and then kicking it out for a wide open jump shot.
That's Stanarowski. Gets it to Ashley Thompson. And that pass through the hands of Stanarowski, picked up by Sienna Roberts. Dishes to Chelsea Reeves. Basket no good. Rebounded. Here comes A.K. Hughes, sophomore for the Seahawks. She turns it over, and here goes Reeves all alone. And it's up and in for the first bucket of the Diamond State Classic 2018. That goes to Chelsea Reeves of St. Joe's. Chelsea Reeves, there she is. Hughes down low. Nice dish inside. Claire Henry saves it in, but that's in the 3rd row. Oh, so on the court, let's see, we got Stanarowski, number 13. Number 11 is Kayla McGowan. 10 is Claire Henry. Number 3. She's wearing 3. She's 13 on the roster. Ellie Stanarowski. That bucket is up and in. And let's get the number. That's also Reeves, so she's got all 4 points thus far.
Yeah, St. Joseph's using their size advantage inside, getting a couple buckets inside today.
Here's Thompson from down low. Misses. Rebounded by McCowan. She can't get it to go. An outlet to Reeves. She's all alone ahead of the pack. Gets it up, misses the layup, and Hughes has the rebound, and she's coming back going right to left on your screen. Gets it to Thompson. She's double teamed in the corner. So you can see the youth for DMA here, Ryan. They're still struggling to get some things together. Only 2 seniors on the roster for DMA. There's another turnover early on. Kayla McGowan, number 11, is the only senior on the floor.
Yeah, they just have to limit the turnovers in this game. Try not to give St. Joe's too many opportunities.
Here comes Farrah Pitt, number 5, running the point into Roberts.
That was a good, strong move.
Drove the lane nicely there. There's Claire Henry inside. They're playing inside out here. The St. Joe's looks like they're in a, I don't know what that is. A 3-2?
Kind of. Maybe a little more man-to-man.
Now we have a foul underneath. I believe it's going to be on Sienna Roberts. Number 14 it is. Excuse me. Substitution, and Kara Osborne is in for the Seahawks as Claire Henry takes a seat. They're inbounding under the offensive basket. Outside shot off the back iron. Thompson saves it and hits the sideline. Out of bounds. It goes right in front of us.
Yeah.
We are parked in the corner here at St. E's, but they treat us well. And we got pretty good seats. Roberts up top, sends it to Reeves. She goes inside, and there's a miss by Brady. She gets her on a rebound, and she's fouled. She'll be shooting 2. Number 11, Kayla McGowan with the foul. Her first, team first.
Yeah, I like what St. Joe's is doing, knowing that they have the size advantage. They're going right inside and playing back to the basket basketball.
So the first one is up and no good. Couple college coaches in the stands already. And we'll see more as the day goes on. Second shot is up, and that misses. Well, I guess they caught a little bit of the iron because they did not stop the play. And there's an interception. A missed rebound. Roberts hits the, misled. Roberts hits the rebound. It's up and in. So she picks up the miss from Pitt. A little press here from St. Joe's. And maybe timeout for Maureen Faulkner and the Seahawks. So, yeah, we have one of the top seniors in the country signed with UConn playing today for Ossining, New York. Aubrey Griffin. Aubrey Pitt. I'm thinking of Farrah Pitt here for St. Joe's. Aubrey Griffin from Ossining in the St. Francis Healthcare Cup. They have also have some other good players, but she is the number 44. Signed with Gino Uriema, so you know she's pretty good. ESPN has her as the 33rd ranked senior in the country.
That's awesome. We wish her the best.
Number 34, former Ursuline player Alicia Lewis, now a senior at Strathaven High School. She'll be at Georgia Tech next year. But Aubrey Griffin heading to Storrs, Connecticut. I've been there, and there's not much there. But they have a great women's basketball program.
Yeah, I've been there too.
Here's Anna Garriantes. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, not much to look at down there.
Claire Henry up, can't get that one to go, but it's going to stay. Oh, I thought it was going to stay with the Seahawks, but it's going to go to the team in gold. Anna Garriantes, the cousin of 302's own Pat Garriantes. Pat's on his way to slam dunk to the beach. Good. The boys tournament down in Lewis should be another humdinger. But we're happy to be here. It's a baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded by Garriantes. She's outlet for McOwen, who wasn't looking. Pitt's got it. She goes against Henry. That shot's deflected. Brady kicks it out to Pitt. Nice working that ball around. Rounded good. No good. I'm sorry for number 2, Dora.
Yeah, they're working the ball around, getting really good shots.
They get his hands up on defense, too. They're deflecting so many DMA passes. Stanorowski loses that one out of bounds. Yeah, they're not going St. Joe's way. The shots aren't falling.
Yeah. But, I mean, they're wide open jump shots, and you'll take those any day of the week. They'll eventually fall in.
Can't stay in a slump forever. So this is Farrah Pitt, number 5. Gets it to Dora. She goes inside to Brady. That was a dangerous pass back out to Dora. You can see they're using the height here. And there's a 2-pointer for Roberts. She's got 4. 8-0. Cougars. The DMA looking for the first points. That ball pushed out of bounds by Reeves. Stays with the Seahawks. Here's A.K. Hughes to Garriantes. Nice pass to Roberts. Here's Thompson's shot off the rim. Reeves gets the rebound. That was some nice ball movement. Just couldn't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, both teams been passing really well.
Hughes with the rebound on this missed shot. There's Kelly. Hughes goes coast to coast and stuffed, but the rebound's up, no good. Oh, and Hughes is down. Uh-oh. So we're going to move the camera away from the injured player. We hope Anna Catherine Hughes is okay. She's just a sophomore. spark plug for this team. I told you I've seen him a few times when Maureen Faulkner's out. She's holding the left knee, so we hope it's not too bad. So we have a little break here at the Diamond State. We're going to take a little break. We'll be back in just a second or two on 302 Sports.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
We're back at the Diamond State Classic at the St. E Center. And Ryan, this doesn't look too good for A.K. Hughes, unfortunately.
No, you never want to see this. It didn't look good to me. You never want to see this, especially in high school, especially to a sophomore who's been like one of DMA's biggest spark plugs, especially in this game as well. So
Hughes is she's going to have a seat in the corner, and the therapists from ATI are going to go to work in the corner here, and we'll see if we can get this game back underway. 2:36 to go, quarter number 1, 8-0 St. Joe's. Ryan, what have you seen so far from St. Joe's that you like?
They've been using their size. They realized, that they have the size advantage, so they're going right inside, working inside out. They've passed the ball really well. They've moved the ball, and they've gotten really good jump shots. And at some point, they'll start falling. So just keep shooting them, and they'll fall.
How about DMA? They've been trying to go inside, but you mentioned they're not tall enough really to go inside against St. Joe's.
Yeah, I think they have to work the outside a little bit more, maybe get the passing a little bit crisper. They've had a couple turnovers in this game that have led to some St. Joe's points. So if I was them, just pass the ball a little bit crisper and, try to move the ball as much as they can.
Yeah, they will put some points on the board. Slow start for Seahawks, but we're confident in our Delaware team here. Once again, thanks for joining us on 302sports.com. Mike Lang, Ryan Cole, Sandy with you. Jason Winchell on the ones and twos, as they say, and Len Evans up on the camera. And there's a nice shot by Roberts. Another one for Shiana Roberts. She's got 6. And DMA almost trapped, and there's a steal. Ball kept in bounds, but Claire Henry gets it. Dishes to Gary Andes. Oh, and wouldn't even seen Gary Andes at St. E's before with the athletic maneuver. Pat Gary Andes, of course, but Anna Gary Andes with the bucket there. 10-2 DMA on the board. Nice play there by Claire Henry to get the ball to Anna Gary Andes. Inside goes Brady. Can't get that layup to fall. Out of bounds. Going to stay with the goal team.
Let's see, we have a substitution here. It's like Reeves is going out for Emily Galilea. I think I said that right.
Dorr misses the long distance jumper. Gary Andes with the rebound. And here she comes. Gets it to, Ashley Thompson. Almost another steal there. So St. Joe's has the hands up all over the place, and they're wreaking havoc down out there. And there's a trip on, is that Brady? Let's see, the number is, no, that is number 11. Janelle Phipps into the game for St. Joe's. It's going to be a foul on Phipps. Her first, just the team's second. A pretty foul-free quarter thus far.
Yeah, they played good, solid basketball.
Oh, nice dish inside. Henry's got it. Can't get it to fall, but a nice play. What a nice design on that inbounds play. And Dora brings it up. Yeah, it was a nice one.
That was a good shot.
Brady kicks it outside to Galea. Brady gets it back, goes inside. Nice defense by DMA, poked away by Ashley Thompson. Inbound under the basket to Brady. I believe that is Farrah Pitt shot off front iron. And here come the Seahawks trying to cut into this 10-2 lead for St. Joe's. Gary Annis drives the lane up, can't get it to go. Ball into the corner, saved by Thompson. But the steal by Brady, and here comes Pitt. Galea coughs it up, and it's a 3-on-1 for Seahawks. McOwen loses the handle, and we're going to have a jump ball there. It's going to stay this way, though, with DMA.
Yeah, I like that DMA still trying to probe inside, trying to get the defense to collapse and then to pass out.
And Ryan, you can always count on one of the rosters to have a number that's not printed. Number 10 in for St. Joe's. We don't know who she is. We'll find that out soon, though. Gary Annis passes it into Riley Sullivan into the game. Back over to Anna Gary Annis. She's outside. She's being hounded by number 11, Phipps. Inside to Claire Henry. Dishes to Thompson. Stanorowski has a shot. Banks it in. Ellie Stanorowski. Nice shot.
The bank is open.
The bank's open. Well, you know it's Thursday, right? Today's Thursday? It is Thursday.
It is Thursday.
It is Thursday. It is banker's hours right now. Open shot for St. Joe's off the top of the backboard. That ball is live. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. So at the end of one, St. Joseph's out of New York, 10. DMA, 4. You're watching the Diamond State Classic on 302 Sports. We're back right after this.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley. Cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal.
All right, back at the St. E Center. The trainer's still working on A.K. Hughes there in the corner. Hope she's okay. We're going to back to basketball here. Second quarter action, 10-4. The St. Joseph Cougars over the DMA Seahawks. And foul is here in front of us. You think foul would root for the Seahawks? It's like a cousin, isn't it? You know, I think so.
I mean, I guess. I think we would have to ask.
Maybe there's like a big poultry rivalry or something going on. Who knows?
I mean, that's what I would think.
You know, maybe there's the poultry root for poultry or birds foul for foul. Who knows? Stanorowski bringing the ball up. And we'll continue this discussion later. Gets it to Anna Gary Annis, who's got a bucket for DMA. Claire Henry tries to get it back. She does it to Stanorowski, but her pocket is picked. And here comes number 4, Galea, and she's got it. Emily Galea goes coast to coast.
Yeah, that was a good fast break. Went right to the paint. And got an easy layup.
Ashley Thompson being double teamed, and they've been hounding the Seahawks on defense. And that ball is a foul. She gets knocked on the arm. We're gonna see who the call is on.
Yeah,
number 3.
St. Joe's has been double teaming a lot, and like on the wing and in the corner, and they've been smart double teams, not really fouling too much, keeping your hands up.
The fouls on number 3, Zakiah Young, number 3. Third team foul. Oh, that is a probably ill-advised inbounds pass, and here comes Young on the other end, blocked by Claire Henry. Nice play, but the outlet picked off by Pitt, and her jumper is up and off the window again, and bucket for Farrah Pitt. She takes advantage of a turnover.
Yep, it's happened a lot.
But you can see the youth from DMA trying to make that inbounds pass like that. And here comes Pitt, another steal. She's going again into the window, picked up by unidentified player number 10, and she'll be shooting 2 free throws. And it looks like the foul's on Stanarowski, number 3 for DMA.
Yeah, see DMA just not having the size to deal with St. Joe's down low, having the foul.
6:40 to go, second quarter, 14-4. St. Joe's first shot is up and in. First made free throw, only the 3rd free throw of the game thus far.
Yeah, haven't been a lot of fouls. It's good to see. You don't want a game that's very choppy. It's been really slow and really good.
Farrah Pitt to the bench, number 24 is in. And that one, we have a violation down there. It's going to be DMA ball. Oh, man, I got some work to do at halftime.
Yes, you do. I'll be with you.
Here comes DMA, Stanarowski to Thompson. He's being hounded by number 10. Nice play by McCowan. That's going to be off of gold. It's going to stay with the Seahawks. Here comes the skinniest chicken ever. Claire Henry to Stanarowski. Back to Henry. There's also inside out ball here. It's going to result in a shot. Oh, almost tipped up and in, but goes over the rim. And here comes Galea down to, not sure who shot that, but it was no good. Stanarowski with the rebound. That was number 11. Janelle Phipps with that shot. Stanarowski, nice little move. 3-point attempt is good by Kayla McGowan. They needed that.
Yeah, that gets them right back in the game here.
Look, Kayla McGowan with the bucket. One of the few seniors, only 2 seniors on DMA, and she's one of them. On near steal for DMA, Phipps has it inside. Nice push outside. But the shot too long and picked up by Ashley Thompson. Maybe DMA can make a little run, and we have, look at that, Caesar Rodney in the house.
Yeah, they're playing the next game. Nope.
Here's Phipps with the steal. She's all alone, up and good for Janelle Phipps. Her first bucket of the game.
Yeah, they've gotten a lot of fast break points today off of some turnovers.
The Riders are here. Caesar Rodney making a trip up from Camden, Delaware. Ryan, we wanted to mention the middle school class from our team from W.T. Chipman Middle School in the Lake Forest School District watching the games today. So welcome to them here at St. E's. All righty, sorry for that technical. But you didn't miss anything. You missed a timeout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything.
There's some dead time.
There was just some dead time. We were just hanging out.
Yeah, we were continuing our poultry conversation from before.
So you missed nothing, which is perfect.
Yeah.
All right, DMA with the ball. This is Kayla McGowan. She of the 3-point shooting ability gets it to Stanarowski. 5:07 to go. Quarter number 2. Gary Andes down to Henry. Back out to, well, we got a new player in number 22, Sophia Gambacorda. McCowan shot, no good. Henry gets it back to McCowan, and she goes down. She's tied up. Ball's going to stay with the Seahawks.
Yeah, that shooting ability of McCowan's really going to help them spread the floor a little bit. Just kind of stay out of the paint that St. Joseph's controlling.
They got some height in there. I was just stealing the inbounds pass, and here comes Phipps. Again, all alone, up and off the rim. Rebounded by St. Joe's. Shot up No good. That was number 4, Galea. Well, you got to watch those inbounds. This St. Joe's, their arms are everywhere.
Yeah, they've been playing really good defense
They
so
have.
far.
Here comes a corner shot from McGowan. That's good, and she's fouled. A chance for a 4-point play.
Or
Foul on Galea. How about that, Ryan? I don't see that every day.
I don't know if that's a 4. I think
Oh, they
they're
called on the
calling that a
floor.
4.
Oh. The basket. Well, they put the points on the board. Oh, okay. Foul's not on the shot. I knew he said the bucket was good. So they got the 3 points and the ball? How about that? Well, that's an opportunity for DMA to get back in, but well, the quick hands there by Phipps. I've been impressed by her, Ryan. She gets 2 points out of it.
She has searched for the ball, and she has gotten the ball. And she's been playing great. I think, what does she have, like 3 steals already? Something like that?
At least, yeah.
She's been everywhere. And there she is again.
Shot up by numero uno, Karamata Diallo. And that's good for 2 points. Diallo, number 1.
Yeah, that was a really good shot right there.
And that hounding defense is going to stay with DMA. Tipped out of bounds as Thompson comes in along with number 14, Keely Hoban, into the game for the Seahawks. Another sophomore, pretty young team.
Yeah.
So 2 3-pointers for Kayla McGowan. A bright spot for DMA. We kick ball, it'll stay this way.
Yeah, you see their St. Joe's double team in there. They have had their hands up. I'm not really fouling too much. They're just playing really good defense.
Yeah, block call there. We mentioned. I think the foul is on Phipps. We'll give her. That's her second, so she's going to be careful. 3:44 to go until halftime. 21-10, St. Joe's. That's the only thing she's got to worry about now, the 2 fouls. They go right at her. Henry outside to McCowan. She's feeling it. That won't go, though. Oh, she gets her own rebound off the bottom of the backboard, and here comes Phipps. And she's double-teamed, but gets it to number 10, and we have a foul on McCowan.
I really like that double team by DMA. That was really smart. Not fouling there. Making it hard on Phipps to drive down the court.
Just the 3rd team foul on the Seahawks, but 2 of them were on McCowan. Yeah, you got to get in their way and just clog them up a little bit. Don't let them run end to end. We've seen some transition opportunities for St. Joe's. Nice drive. Can't finish, but that was a nice drive by Young, number 3. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay, or I'm sorry, it'll turn over to DMA. Thanks for joining us today, this Thursday, 2 days after Christmas, and these teams had to travel yesterday to Delaware. But Ryan, they're going to get some nice weather. I think it's supposed to be near 60 degrees tomorrow.
Yeah, see, I don't know if I like that. I think Christmas time you need snow.
A nice drive by Stanorowski. Gets her on rebound. Down she gives a hold on Young. I think they're going to call a hold on Young here. It is. I'm sorry, this is Zakaya Young, her second foul. And into the game is Brady. She's back. Young is out. And number 10 is out. And Phipps is out. So they brought 3 new players in here. Nice deep bench for Coach Toro. Yeah, when it's 60 degrees out, we're inside all day. That doesn't really help us, does it?
No.
Stepped on the end line. Stays with DMA.
There's St. Joseph's defense again.
Yeah,
almost forcing a turnover.
They've been hounding him the whole game. Stanorowski into Thompson. She's got it to Keely Hoban. There's those arms again. Reeves gets it ahead to Pitt. Nice play. Farrah Pitt with the bucket.
Yeah, St. Joe's they're really big, they're really long, they have a lot of size, and they're using that to their advantage, forcing turnovers.
Woof, almost another one. That's a dangerous pass. And Claire Henry just a little too high with that one. And there is the turnover. So they escaped it the one time, but not the second time.
Yeah. 2:23 to go till halftime.
There's Reeves cross court up top to Brady. She's got a long distance one. Swish. And 2 points for Madison Brady, a long two-pointer. Here's Hogan. Drives right side, in trouble. Gets it to Madison Williams, and she's tied up. This time the arrow's pointing St. Joe's way. You know, we came in last year one time with one of the teams from California was playing, and it snowed last year. It's like an inch or so, inch and a half. And I was walking up to the St. E Center, and the girls from St. Anthony's in California were outside playing in the snow. And here I was like miserable because I had to drive in that stuff, right? They never saw snow before, so they were thrilled. Inside the number 24, she kicks it out, wraps around to Reeves, long distance off their iron. No good. Pitt gets the rebound. They're going to try it again. So, you know, some people, you know, I don't like driving in it. It's fun to play in sometimes. Ball's coughed up out of bounds. Back to DMA. A lot of turnovers in this first half.
Yeah. A lot of turnovers. Leading to a lot of fast break points for St. Joe's as well.
Nice pass inside to Henry. She finds Gary Andes. The layup won't go. And Reeves ahead of everybody. Being chased down. Bumped, no foul. And here comes Gary Andes the other way. Gets it into Claire Henry. Passes to Thompson. Now she's double teamed. There they are, that defense again. And there's the turnover. They are hounding them on D. Straight ahead to Brady. Cannot, oh, she does save it in, but it's picked up by Stanarowski into Thompson. She's going to take the jumper. Rebounded by Farrah Pitt. She'll slow it down here. Last 36 seconds of the half. Inside to Reeves, kicks it out to Brady. Her shot is off the rim, and Stanarowski's got it. They may hold for one with the last 22 seconds coming up. Oh, look out. Pass out of bounds. And we have a couple subs coming in. Doerer back in for St. Joe's. They're bringing in a little long down. Nope, they changed their mind. Never mind. Cancel that. So Diallo to bring it into Pitt. Pitt's going to direct traffic here for the last play, perhaps, of the half. Almost a turnover. 8-7. Pitt's going to put it up. It's no good. Rebounded by Michaela Charno. One, and that's going to do it for the first half. So at the end of one half of play, it's St. Joe's 25, Delaware Military Academy 10. You're watching the Newcastle Insurance Cup at the Diamond State Classic on 302 Sports. We're back right after this.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions. decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz and Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
All right, we are back at the St. E Center for second half action, St. Joe's and DMA. Ryan, we have some roster updates here for St. Joe's. Why don't you give them to us?
All right. Akila Bones, originally number 22, is number 10 today. And number 24 is Christiane Ferdinand.
So not on the original roster, on an updated roster, but not on
roster.
the. And so is that her and Bowen's number had been updated, but
Yeah.
so we're good there. Leading score 6 points for Kayla McGowan for for the DMA, and for St. Joe's, Sienna Roberts has 6 points. They had a lot of balanced scoring here. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players on the scoreboard in half number one. So they got a lot of scoring from everywhere, 25-10. DMA can cut down some turnovers. I think they can get back into this.
Yeah. And use McGowan. McGowan has got a couple 3 balls today. When she has a decent look at the basket, she's been putting it in there. So I think you got to use kind of the outside shooting a little bit, knowing that St. Joseph's has the size advantage inside. And I think they'll get back in this game.
So, we almost got started.
Oh, man.
I had a little uniform. The girls like to have those the pant legs all pulled up now, and the referee was not having it. And there they go. She pulled them right back up. But down they go. So we are underway at half number 2. You know, they used to have the pant legs down halfway down the shin, but not anymore. And that's an over and back on the Seahawks. And Ryan, we mentioned turnovers, and unfortunately, first possession results in another turnover.
And it's St. Joseph's defense that's been forcing a bunch of these turnovers. They've had their hands up, been close to the ball every single time, and they've just been forcing a lot of turnovers.
We may have to go foul hunting here. And there's Dorer gets it to they wrap around so fast I can't keep up. Brady back over to Roberts. Back to Brady. She's driving and took a couple steps, one too many.
Yeah. There's just a little bit lost track of how many steps she took.
So A.K. Hughes back on the bench for DMA. I don't know if she's going to get back into the game, Ryan, but she spent a lot of time with the trainers.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Didn't want to get her hurt too much.
Yeah.
There's Gary Ennis. She's fouled on the way up. She'll shoot 2. She's fouled by Farrah Pitt, so DMA with a chance to score here. It's going to be Anna Gary Ennis on the line. For Pitt, that's her first foul. Team's first. Of course, we're only 42 seconds in to the third quarter. Mike Lang, Ryan Cole-Sandy with you, along with Jason Winchell and Len Evans. First shot up, good for Anna Gariantes, now with 3 points.
Yeah, she's been a bright spot here for DMA.
Second one off of the rim, rebounded by the Seahawks, and we have a push, and I believe that is Gariantes going to be called for that one. Or was that Claire Henry? That was Anna Gariani's on the call. Her first foul. Just a little bump, enough to send Roberts to the floor, but that drew the foul. Dorr drives in the lane, runs into some defense, gets to Brady. She goes down the middle, up and down. The ball's played, and here comes Stanorowski, picked from behind by Roberts. And we have a loose ball, a held ball, and that's going to go to St. Joseph.
Yeah, good chance at a turnover there by St. Joe's, tracking the ball down.
Pitt's going to take the long distance shot. No good. Stanorowski gets to it, and here come the Seahawks. They're down 14. She goes between two defenders, has bumped. She draws the foul. It's going to be on Farrah Pitt, her second. Team second.
That's a couple of fouls now on St. Joseph, something that they haven't been doing a lot.
30-second timeout, and that is going to be called by the Cougars coach, Michael Toro. So we are ready. Game number 2, as we should just mention, all the games are separate streams on the YouTube channel. Absolutely cost you how much? How much is it costing you to watch these games?
I'm going to go with $0.
$0, Ryan. That is correct. That is correct. $0. So all these CR riders behind us, actually, they should all be up here supporting the great causes that the Diamond State supports. But if they can't, they're stuck down there in the snow or something in Camden, Wyoming. They can catch them all on 302 Sports. It looks like baseball weather out there tomorrow. It's going to be nice if you go golfing. Jason and I might cut out and go golfing tomorrow. What do you think, Jay? We'll go golfing tomorrow? It's going to be 60 degrees out. It's going to be warmer than our trip to South Carolina when we went golfing. Rain. Oh, no, I'd rather be here watching basketball then. Never mind.
Yeah, no.
Jason Winchell, the executive producer today for probably the whole weekend, actually, for the Diamond State. That pass inside. Ryan, we mentioned they got to stay with these turnovers, and so far it has not been the case.
Yeah, it's just St. Joseph's. They just have a really good defense, and not many fouls for St. Joseph, although they had a couple in this half. But
yeah, no, it's been a clean game.
Yeah.
Nice ball movement. I've been impressed with the ball movement. Shots not going in as much, but the ball's been going around and around and around. And there's Brady. Can't get the shooter's bounce. Reeves sends it back up. She's fouled. She'll be shooting too. And we'll see who the foul is called on. I believe it is Claire Henry. Number 10, it is Claire Henry. Her first.
That's a smart play by Reeves. Grabbing the rebound, going straight up, knowing that she has about three defenders right next to her. Most likely you're going to get that foul call.
4 points in the first quarter for Chelsea Reeves, and now she adds to it with that free throw. First point of the second half for the Cougars in the yellow with the blue and white trim. We'll have a lot of blue in the next game.
That's my favorite color, Mike.
Second one is up and good. You should be wearing that Celtic stuff then.
Whoa. How did that Christmas Day game go?
Yeah, it didn't go well. That was disappointing. A 5-point lead and a minute and a half to go in overtime. All right, now I'm depressed. Oh, Stanorowski gets away with maybe with the little travel. Pass inside is picked off. And Ryan, that's the kind of stuff that can come with experience of DMA. A lot of young players on this team, so they get used to not making these passes and then just being a little more patient maybe on offense.
Yeah, a little more errant passing that they have. Trying to do a little bit too much down by a couple, and it's clean to St. Joe's points.
Claire Henry gets Reeves again. We've seen that combination before. That's going to be second foul on Henry. 2 more shots for Chelsea Reeves. 5:42 to go. Quarter number 2.
I like that move by Reeves there, going strong right to the basket and forcing Claire Henry to foul her.
Another one up and good. It's a nice little free throw shooting for him there. So if you like good girls high school basketball, then stay tuned to 302 Sports. Caesar Rodney and friends up next. And then we have the St. Francis Healthcare Cup, which is the national bracket. 8 teams in the bracket, 7 of them not from Delaware. Conrad, the defending state champs, playing tonight. The only one, and there's another turnover. It's Reeves again, up with the floater. Can't get to go. Pitt with the rebound. She's bumped, and DMA gets the ball, and here comes Gary Ennis down the right side, and she's double teamed, and we have a over and back. She dribbled on one side of the half court line, and then went back the other way. But we mentioned all the games are separate streams, but they'll all be there, and we have the opening ceremonies today, which is going to be a lot of fun. Thanks to everybody who supports the Diamond State Classic. And we have to thank John Gretchen, Kelly Callahan, and the Diamond State Committee for letting us come in and do these games. And there is a turnover for St. Joe's.
Rare turnover for St. Joe's. They haven't made a lot of mistakes in this game. I see St. Joe's pressing here again.
Stanarowski running into out of room and into trouble. Now we have a foul on, let's see who rolls off the ground there. I believe that's Kayla McGowan. It would be her third. And timeout for St. Joe's. Another 30, so they've used both of their 30s in this quarter. So, Ron, just a little quick look at the schedule for today. So, the second game of this Newcastle Cup is going to be Caesar Rodney and friends. Then we move into the St. Francis Healthcare Cup at approximately 1:15 p.m. It's going to be Reynoldsburg, Ohio, against Elizabeth Seton out of Maryland. Good one. And then at 3 o'clock, Austin in New York with Aubrey Griffin against Mount Lebanon High School from the Pittsburgh area. We have opening ceremonies after that. And then tonight, Monsignor Scanlon out of Queens, I believe, or the Bronx. They're out of the Bronx, New York. And Redondo Union, so we got West Coast and East Coast, baby. And Redondo Union features former Hodson standout Janiyah Perkins-Jackson. Saw her last night. Janiah's excited to be back, and she's excited to be on 302 and be able to play in front of her home. Fans or friends and family will be here. And then the last game, Conrad against Narbonne, also out of California. I'm sorry, she plays for Narbonne, not Redondo Union. Silly moi. But there's a nice bucket for Stanarowski. I'm sorry, it was Kayla McGowan.
And McGowan has shot the ball really well in this game.
My teams mixed up. Perkins Jackson plays for Narbonne. Shot no good. Rebound by McCowan. He's had a solid game here today. And there is Gary Ennis, dribbles into some trouble, and we have a charge. And that'll be the second foul on Andy Gary Ennis, fifth team foul for the Seahawks.
Yeah, and just a ill-advised turnover there by Gary Ennis, but it's that defense.
Little half-court trap is just causing all kinds of problems.
It's the St. Joe's defense just, they haven't found a way to get around it yet.
Dora with a shot. She's going to maybe get her own rebound here, saves it in bounds, and gets it to a cutting Phipps. No good. Oh, they're going to have a walk. So a traveling call, and it's going to go back to DMA. Inbound to Gary Ennis. And CDMA, they're going to have a little trouble getting it over the half-court line. Intercepted by Brady.
I like trying to pass out of that, but maybe a little more dribbling wouldn't hurt.
It's a long pass. It's tough to make those. Dora's going to put up a three. She won't get it. Picked up by Stanarowski and loses the handle. Brady to Pitt. Goes down against Claire Henry. That will not fall. There's going to be two shots for Farrah Pitt. Fouls on Claire Henry, her third.
Yeah, St. Joseph getting to the line a lot in the second half here, forcing a lot of fouls. Slowing the game down a little bit.
So checking in is Keely Hoban. And that will be Ellie Stanarowski is going to get a bit of a breather here. Pitt sends their second shot up, and this one also rolls around. The rim is not friendly. Picked
Especially
off by Pitt, however. This guy good?
Yeah, no, especially not for St. Joe's today. They've had a couple shots that they just rimmed out. A couple hit the rim. Just not falling today.
Nope, they are not falling. You're correct. Down low to Reeves. She's going to go inside to Brady. Brady runs into Claire Henry. Back to Reeves. And Henry inside. They're looking the inside-outside game here. They can afford to be a little picky on shots. A 16-point lead. Rims out, and this is Gary Ennis going left to right. Gets it to Ashley Thompson. Puts up a 8-footer. Won't go, but the offensive rebound for Hoban. Rebound shot off the rim. And here comes Farrah Pitt. She's going to slow it up and wait for her team. Dorer puts up a 16-footer. Offensive rebound for Phipps. And here's Brady with an open look. Up, dishes inside to Reeves. Back to Brady. It's like Dorer's the outside shot here. Tipped up, and Reeves continues the possession for the Cougars. Nice poke away there by Claire Henry. Gary Ennis driving 1-on-3 and loses it. Oh, but it's stolen back by DMA. The ball's all over the place out there. Janelle Phipps blocked by Claire Henry. And the referee's going to say that went off of Phipps on the way out of bounds. Nice block by Claire Henry. She's played pretty solid today, pretty hard.
Yeah, it's been tough sledding in there inside for her as well. Ball going in there a lot, but she's been resilient in there, been fighting. That was good defensive play there. Good couple of defensive plays. She had the poke away on the last.
Here's the steal, and Reeves is going to get that one. Nice steal by Phipps. 6 points in this quarter for Chelsea Reeves, and that pass looking for Kara Osborne is out of bounds. As we mentioned, DMA, kind of a learning season for them.
Yeah, you can see it in their play a little bit inexperienced, making some inexperienced passes, but they'll get better with time.
This is Pitt with a three-point look, brings it inside. Won't go, but it's picked up by Bowens now that we know who she is. Phipps takes the 17-footer, that's short. Saved by Bowens nicely, but right to Keely Hoban. And the only problem is they wear a different uniform. Osborne gets it across the timeline. Oh man, that defense is just there hustling. Steal by Phipps, dishes. And Pitt gets that one to go.
Yeah, the defense leading the fast break points. It's been a story in this game.
That won't go. Rebound for St. Joe's, and away they come there. Running and running. Bowen's up, and she's fouled. She'll shoot two. Foul's going to be number 4 on Kayla McOwen. So she's got 4, and that's 16 fouls. So 2 shots coming for Akeelia Bowen. She has 1 point today.
You see St. Joe's not going onto the foul line. Going to go right back into their defensive set.
They play pretty tenacious defense. Sophia Gambacorta into the game for DMA. Another youngin'. About as young as you. She's a sophomore at DMA. And second shot up and good for Bowens. 3 points they all free throws. 35-13. I missed 2 points somewhere. There's Gambacorta. Tries to get it to Osborne through her hands. And here comes Phipps. She's fouled. That's going to be 2 more shots for Janelle Phipps. Foul's going to be on Anna Gariandi's, her 3rd. And they are in the penalty. She's shooting anyway, but.
Yeah, it'll be 2 shots. That was a good foul, though. Not allowing her to get the easy layup. Make her earn it at the line.
Janelle Phipps First shot is up. Rolls around and no good. So Ryan, we mentioned Joe McDonough from the Be Positive Foundation sitting right across from us over there in the bleachers, and we'll see a lot of Joe this weekend. Does a lot of great work with the foundation. Early start for these two teams on their Christmas vacation. Second shot coming for Janelle Phipps. And misses everything, but you know, she's got 4 points, but she's done a great job defensively for that team, just getting her hands in there. All of them have, but Janelle Phipps has been a spark plug out there.
Yeah, she's been forcing a lot of turnovers. I think 4 or 5 steals for her in this game. And her impact's definitely been more on the defensive end, but she's also had a couple really good baskets in transition.
So DMA looking for some points. There you go, steal by Phipps, and we look prescient on that. Nice pass. That's on assist. Emily Galea with the bucket, made possible by a steal by Janelle Phipps. Here comes Thompson, and she's fouled by Diallo. That's the third foul of the quarter for St. Joe's. 6.7 seconds to go here in quarter number 3 into Thompson. This is Gambacorta. Clock's running. Gary Ennis tries to get free. Put up by Madison Williams. It will not go, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. So St. Joe's extends the lead. It's 37-13 after 3. You're watching the Newcastle Insurance Cup at the Diamond State Classic, brought to you by 302 Sports. We're back right after this.
In life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover
Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Mr. Italian began.
All right, we have 8 minutes to go in this one. Mike Lang, Ryan Cole, Sandy, Jason Winchell. Len Evans way up at the top of the building here. Oh, it's like 12 rows, but he's up there. That's not an easy job, doing the camera work. We'd like to thank the Diamond State people for having us in, and St. Elizabeth's for helping us out here, hooking us up with the equipment, so we can bring you some great high school basketball. All right, fourth quarter underway. Ashley Thompson into Gary Ennis, shot off the back, no good. Madison Williams with the rebound. And that shot is deflected. Here comes St. Joe's. They're so fast, can't keep up with them. So number 21 into the game, Alicia Hart. She's going to go to the foul line. Let's see who that foul was on. Riley Sullivan, just her first today. So Alicia Hart, number 21, heads to the line. First time we've seen her today. Off the glass, so we have a line violation, so that's going to be no good. So the first shot will not count. Hart lines it up. Can't get this one to go, and that's Madison Williams. Did a great job in the national anthem. Makes the rebound, and here's Gary Annie. She's played quite a bit today. Anna Gary Annie's Ashley Thompson up to Gambacorta. She drives in the middle, but thinks better of it. Gary Annie's baseline jumper. No good. And here come the Cougars. They don't stop, those Cougars.
You see they're resetting it. Gonna call a play here.
No hurry. They're up big in this one. in the middle of the Bowens. Off glass and good.
Yep,
Keelia Bowens with 2 more. Go ahead.
going right into the paint like they've done all game. You can see they're in a little 2-3 zone here.
Gamba Quarter, the long distance. Not quite enough on that shot. Rebounded by Hart. And St. Joe's will bring it up again. That's number 4. Galea, Emily Galea. That ball turned over to the Seahawks. Up top to Sophia Gambacorta. Sullivan inside to Gariani's. Nice pass. Well, off balance shot there by Anna Gariani's. It just won't fall. Look at Galea coast to coast. And here goes Gariani's back. And the ball is lost. And look who Emily on the spot is. Oh, but Hart just can't hang on to that one. So Galea out of bounds after losing her balance in her last shot. Happened to be there. They found her with the pass. She just couldn't get the. She got the pass to Hart. Just couldn't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, that was a smart move by Galileo as well. Just passed a little bit off the mark.
Michaela Charno is in number 2. There's that Phipps again with steal number 100. And she goes coast to coast. Janelle Phipps and Ryan. She's had a heck of a game. I've been really impressed.
Yeah, she's been everywhere. She's been forcing a lot of turnovers. And you see they're kind of going away from her a little bit.
Sullivan on the baseline. She's double teamed. Oh, that's going to be a 2-shot foul. I think Phipps is going to get called on this one. It is Janelle Phipps, her 3rd. Oh, I'm sorry. They're not shooting. It's possession foul. The other way is DMA's at 19 fouls. So Phipps comes out. And back in is number 3, Zakaya Young. Gambacorta to Charno. Williams drives, puts up a runner. It will not go. Rebounded by Bowens. Here come the Cougars. Young drives baseline. The 8-footer won't go. Tapped out of bounds by DMA. So it's going to, I'm sorry, it's tapped out of bounds by St. Joe's.
Yeah, going DMA way.
41-13 St. Joe's, just to keep you up to date on the score.
So looking for anything here on the offensive end for DMA.
Under 5 to go. Oh, that ball just mishandled, and it's going to be another turnover. And the ball will come back down toward us. And okay, so Kara Osborne's gonna have to wait to come in. Young back up top. And bounces up and around and bucket.
I think that's
for Alicia Hart.
That's the first roll that's gone St. Joe's way today.
Yeah, with the big lead, they just haven't gotten they haven't got a lot of shots to fall, believe it or not. And it sounds silly with the big lead like this, but it's true.
Yeah, they've gotten this lead a lot on fast break points off their defense.
Williams, she's facing a double team. Into the middle to Thompson, the bag shot for Ashley Thompson.
Yeah, that was a little risky of a pass there, but if it works out, coach ain't mad.
Here's Hart, she's bumped. And she'll be shooting a pair. I think that's 10 team fouls if my count's right there. Number 10.
Yep.
Fouls on.
I believe it was Ashley Thompson.
Number 4. I think I heard her say the same thing. Her first. So this is Galea. She'll be shooting a pair. First one is off back. No good. Also the free throws today, just 2 for DMA. They're 1 for 2. St. Joe's. Not a ton of free throws, but you mentioned it. The inside, the transition bucket's just been killing them.
Yeah.
Second one off glass. It looks pretty. Just like they drew it up and Dr. Naismith made the game.
It was his birthday a couple weeks ago, wasn't it?
I don't know. He's not on my Facebook list.
Oh, he's not?
It didn't pop up in my notifications. Inside, Hart gets the loose ball. Diallo across to Young. She's going to drive to go. Not sure what she was doing there, but it didn't go. We have a foul on number 24, Christian Ferdinand. You can't stay anonymous with us forever.
And I believe they said that was an over-the-back call.
So here is Charno bringing it up to. She tries to go inside. Another turnover. Coach Faulkner is it's going to be the story of this game for DMA. Is just the turnovers, the passes, just not crisp enough.
Yeah, they've been making a couple of risky passes as well that just haven't gone their way.
Young baseline jumper, and that's McCohen with the rebound. Charno to Riley Sullivan. This is Kara Osborne. Had a little trouble down there in the corner, and now she's trapped. Dribbles out. Nice job to Claire Henry, but her pass is picked off. Diallo to Young. Back to Diallo. It's up and good. Little give and go.
Yeah, that was a great play by Young, giving it right back to Diallo over there to get the easy bucket.
4 points for Karamata Diallo. Inside to Charno, back out to Osborne. 3-point attempt here by Sullivan. Offensive rebound. McCohen's got it from the free throw line. It's good.
She has been a big bright spot for DMA today. Her shots have been falling. I think that's 8 points for her today.
10.
10, sorry.
Of the 17 for the Seahawks. Cross court, Galea. If she likes that glass, won't go. Rebounded by Ferdinand. Young puts up for three. And the ball's going to stay. DMA is going to come away with it. That's Claire Henry. Poked away from her, but picked up. Shot around the rim, and no good. We have a minute 30 to go here at the St. East Center in game number one. St. Joe's will be moving on to the championship game of the Newcastle Insurance Cup. They'll play the winner of Cesar Rodney and Wilmington Friends. That game coming up shortly after this one. Young wide open. How do you hit a bank shot from there? I don't know. Her first points.
And it looks like we got a timeout for DMA here.
So we have 1:08 to go. Ryan, we got to think about a player of the game. We're not going to interview her, but we're going to think of a player of the game. And we got a minute 8. Let's give it another, you could think about, let you think about it for 30 seconds, and then we'll, because I'm thinking about it too.
Yeah.
I think I got a player in mind.
I think I got a player in mind as well.
Wow, a lot of scores here for St. Joe's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 players on the board for St. Joe's.
Yeah, they've been playing just great basketball today, and their defense has been just amazing.
Ryan, I think we have a consensus pick here between me and you.
Yeah, I think we do.
So tell them, who's our Newcastle Insurance Cup player of the game?
I think we're going to have to go with Phipps. I think she's been just really amazing on the defensive end, causing a lot of turnovers and getting some easy fast break points and making life easy for the St. Joe's. 6
points today for Janelle Phipps and probably at least as many steals. There's a block inside by Ferdinand.
I think
Under a minute to go.
Maybe more, Mike.
Maybe, yeah. She's probably got about 8 or 9 steals at least. She's out of the game now, but she's done her work today. Young drives left side. Oh, thinks better of it. Back out to Galea. 39 seconds to go. Long pass to Young. Inside. Hart puts up a left-handed shot. Won't go. And story of the game right there, unfortunately, for DMA.
Yeah, pass goes right over the head of Kara Osborne there. Just a little bit too high.
See some athletes on this team. They just need to grow a little bit and get some experience.
Yeah.
I think Coach Faulkner will be fine over there at DMA. Shot up, no good by Ferdinand. We have a foul. It's going the other way, but not in the bonus, so this will just be in a possession foul. It's going to be the last possession. 8.4 to go on this game. Fouls on Ferdinand, her second. Keely Hoban's going to bring it in to Michaela Charno. And she's going to put up a half-court shot for the – nope. I thought maybe not. It's a Riley Sullivan, long distance. Won't go 2-1, and that is going to do it for game number 1 at the Newcastle Insurance Cup. So your player of the game, Janelle Phipps, 6 points, a bunch of steals that we didn't keep track of, a lot of assists on the steals, and she played an outstanding game. The defense, unbelievable for St. Joe's.
Very true, and they just had DMA just rattled, especially on the half court when they would press, and the half court press for St. Joe's, causing a lot of turnovers, making DMA make some errant passes that they probably don't want to make.
So that's going to wrap it up here. Your final, once again, 48-17. St. Joe's out of New York defeats Delaware Military Academy. They move on to the championship game of the Newcastle Insurance Cup. They got 20 minutes on the clock. Join us a new stream on YouTube. You're going to see Wilmington Friends and Cesar Rodney in a little bit on 302 Sports. For Jason Winchell, Len Evans, Ryan Cole, Sandy, and Mike Lang. We'll see you in a couple minutes, everybody.